of BX line opportunities to do some business in here, wasn't there? You can see that for yourself. Plenty of opportunities to buy into these little BX lines, and there's a couple of XXs as well. You can see that there was a double X level there for a buy trade, so you could have taken advantage of that XX just there. You can see that for yourself. There was a little level 2. And then, of course, we had this one here. Now, which one would you measure that as an XX against? That would obviously be kind of difficult because there wasn't anything really pronounced except for this little edge here. So that could have been an NX trade, but you get the basic idea. We also use things like volume to find these trades, of course, and by reminding ourselves that volume is in place, you might have been able to find that little trade, and obviously you'd have definitely been able to find this little trade here for that press higher. As far as a BX trade, there's a very clear BX trade right there. And obviously the question is, was the value developing in those areas? The answer is massively yes. It definitely was developing in those areas for that press into that 79.50, making life quite easy for anybody that was obviously working that long oil play. And of course, measured move coming as a result from the last trade there, top to bottom, obviously was taking you to 79.50 from the trade before last. You're obviously coming into this area here. And again, target price 79.50s, 79.60s, and that 79.50, 79.60, of course, is also part of the RGL. You can see that little chunk of business there ties you in with the RGL at the top edge. And that would have been a perfect way to finish off the perfect upside. And the upside's been in play ever since this cash open. Of course, the sell into the cash open was brilliant. And, working that short sell, which I did myself, and then cleared off the bottom edges. You can see quite clearly lots of BX lines coming into play here. And there was a BX line down here. Dollar was still offered at that stage. And obviously BX lines all the way through these areas. Ran some stops, found some bids. And that's where the buy trade came from, was the 78.50 wholesale, of course. So you had the 78.50 resting in that location just there. And that's obviously went for a full $1,000 back to the upside. And then into the top edge. If you like it enough, then of course, I'm sure you've probably been working that short sell off the 79.50 area. And it's dropping back out of there, but that's if you liked it enough. So plenty of stuff to work with. Class in 10 minutes, guys. Class in 10 minutes. It's Order Flow Monday. And obviously, Order Flow Monday, we'll be looking at, we won't be looking at market maker math. I think we're well and truly finished with that subject. I think we've flogged it to an inch of its life. So, I think we pretty much don't have to ever touch on the subject again. So we'll be looking at some of the price action ideas, some of the basics of these areas, measures, and the short-term values.